In the 29th century, a war of independence was occurring on Earth, the birthplace of humanity. The galaxy is ruled by various governing bodies under the Galactic Federation. Earth has been contaminated by World War IV and is no longer the center of the galaxy. Friction arose between the hardline policies of the S.A.F.S Republic, which was entrusted with governance by the Galactic Federation in order to resolve the anarchy caused by the chaos caused by colonization, and the colonists who became the natives. Then, a mercenary army formed by descendants of Earthlings from before the Fourth World War declares war on the S.A.F army, which forces its various policies. Earth enters a war of independence between mercenaries descended from Earthlings, an army of immigrants who don't like S.A.F, and the S.A.F Republic Defense Force, which is approved by the Galactic Federation. Initially, the S.A.F army had overwhelming superiority and suppressed each armed uprising, but the S.A.F Foreign Legion, which was originally made up of mercenaries, betrayed them, and there was a delay in responding to the new low-cost weapon S.A.F. From then on, the front line began to gradually retreat, and the army was forced to withdraw from many bases and retreated to New Canberra, the general headquarters of the Earth Forces. However, by introducing a large number of unmanned nutwokers, which are anti-axe weapons, they succeeded in returning the front line to the beginning of the War of Independence. And with the introduction of PKA, a weapon with the same concept as S.A.F., the battle turned into a melee, with both sides advancing and retreating.
The appearance of a new weapon. The S.A.F, armored fighting suit, developed by the mercenary army, which gives each soldier the armor and firepower of an armored vehicle. The guerrilla tactics used by this weapon exceeded the military concept of the S.A.F army. Due to the hard armor of the S.A.F, he was feared by the S.A.F soldiers and nicknamed Peanut Shell. However, S.A.F army's new weapon has broken that hard shell. The new weapon is PKH-103-1, commonly known as Nutlocker. With the appearance of unmanned weapons equipped with ceramic armor that can withstand S.A.F's lasers and high-power mid-infrared laser cannons, the tide of the war has turned heavily to S.A.F's army. On December 14, 2884, 4 advanced mass-produced S.A.F aircraft were deployed, with high expectations for the battle against Nutlocker. In order to conduct battlefield experiments, it was handed over to the 1st Company of the 14th Armored Jaeger Regiment, which had experienced several battles with the Nutlocker, and underwent 10 days of familiarization training. The next day, on the 25th, with the help of Dollhouse, they captured 2 Nutlocker vehicles on patrol, and Corporal Bush destroyed one of them in one blow, proving its capabilities. As a result of this achievement, Corporal Bush was promoted to sergeant and was ordered to take up a position as an anti-tank attack instructor at Frunz Military Academy, leaving his unit.
Hello, good evening, good morning. This time, the maintenance of the Blue Chan mask and Fu Kun mask couldn't be done in time, so I posted a video with a makeshift mask. But don't worry, the video content will remain the same as usual. Or rather, should I say I'm sorry for not changing?
Oh dear, once in a while, he's nice to watch videos with a different vibe. Let's be brave and get started.
What we will produce this time is
The SF3D original series was released as a plastic model by Nitto Kagaku in February 1984.
The fourth, super armored fighting suit, commonly known as S.A.F.S. We will produce S.A.F.S.
Originally this SF3D, currently Maschinen Krieger, was. We started planning for the May issue of Hobby Japan 1982. The project title is A Wonderful Kit Not for Enthusiasts. The content is an attempt to modify and paint a kit that is not intended for plastic model enthusiasts to make it a kit that even enthusiasts will be satisfied with. Since it's a remodel, the key is how much of the original design can be utilized. This project was a big hit, and at the time, the editorial department was flooded with calls to inquire about this project. It was decided to serialize it as an original in Hobby Japan magazine as the next model after the plastic model of Gundam, which was a big hit at the time, and the plastic model was released by Nitto Kagaku Company, Limited. SF3D original is a modification example of new Microman items enhanced Suit 2 and Suit 3. The modified styling, using polyputty and plastic plates, makes use of the original toy shape while giving the impression that there is a human inside. In fact, Microman was put inside to make it movable. The head of AFSMKI is the same as the original enhanced Suit 2. Scale model parts were used here and there, such as using the single-lens reflex camera that came with the Tamiya 1/20 racing team set for the right laser gun muzzle. Also, the armor on the waist is cut out from a ping-pong ball. The design is clearly influenced by Katsuhiro Otomo's early short comic A Farewell to Arms, which was published as a one-shot in Weekly Young magazine, Kodansha, in 1981. The creator acknowledges this. By the way, it was made into an anime film in 2013 and released on DVD and Blu-ray.
Well then, let's start making it right away. Let's start by looking at his box. The S.A.F.S that we will be producing this time is a plastic model made by Nitto Kagaku Company, Limited before it was named Maschinen Krieger, hereinafter referred to as MAK. This is the version of SF3D original by Nitto Kagaku Company, Limited.
Why did you change the title from SF3D original title to MAK?
I wonder what it is. There must have been a lot of things going on. Let's take a look at the differences between MAK's S.A.F.S and SF3D's S.A.F.S boxes. Here we go, take a close look and observe.
Isn't it just a different title?
Besides the title, this place is the first thing.
On the MAK side, the Hobby Japan letters are gone.
I don't know what the other number is though. Number notation. Presence or absence of barcode on the side. There is a difference between the title on the side and the price below the company name.
Oh, the price has gone up by 300 yen.
On the back, the biggest difference is the presence or absence of a sticker. Several types of this sticker have also been confirmed. I think there are still differences, so if you have one, please check it out. Next, let's check the contents.
It's a setting material card.
Yes, there is also a MAK version, so let's compare.
I see. The MAK version has a stronger yellow tint and is easier to see.
I prefer the SF3D version in terms of paper quality and colors. Additionally, the SF3D version has file holes, so it's easier to file.
Nowadays, you can find top-in collection files at 100 yen shops.
It seems that there is also a dedicated file. There seems to be a MAK version, but it says it's a painted card file. It might come with contents. There are 2 plastic parts runners. 1 bag of metal parts. Now, let's take a look inside.
It is a runner of the leg parts. Runner for body parts. Runner of human body figure parts. I'm very happy that it comes with a human body figure. Is it Corporal Robert Bush who defeated Nutloker in one blow?
It's not mentioned, but it might be so.
A polycap with a color that matches the molding color. It's unusual.
I agree. I can feel the enthusiasm of the people who worked on this plastic model. But, unfortunately, the MAK version has been changed to a transparent polycap.
Is it possible to use this water transfer decal?
Although it looks like it could be used. You won't know until you try using it. Lastly, the power pipe spring and other metal parts. First, as per the instructions, start assembling around the right arm. I will glue it. By the way, the plastic model has been cleaned with a neutral detergent before assembly.
By the way, you won't be temporarily assembling at this time, right?
It's been a while since I made a plastic model of a combat mech, so I was so excited that I ended up skipping the temporary assembly. You can choose the laser barrel on the left arm.
I appreciate this kind of attention to detail. Which barrel will you use?
I'll save it for my last pleasure. I'll take a look at the whole thing and then choose. I cut 2 pieces of the included cord, each about 4 centimeters long. This is the power line for the arm. There was a gap when I inserted the code, so tightened it with a clamp to eliminate the gap.
Although it has been cut in the editing process, the adhesive is applied twice.
Additional information, thank you. Assembling the last parts of part 1. Assembling the leg parts. Attach power cords to the legs as well. So, prepare a cord about 5 centimeters long.
This is an ankle. Modern plastic models would probably have ball joints.
I don't think polycaps were very popular at that time. The mechanisms, such as the connection of the shaft and the insertion mechanism, have a retro feel and feel like they belong to a good era.
The K-series was sold by Wave, Hasegawa, and other companies after Nitto withdrew from plastic models, right? Do you collect that series?
No, I haven't done it until I collect them. I guess I bought about one kit from each company. I feel like I only collect things that I saw for the first time around that time and that had a big impact on me or that I have fond memories of.
I see.
This is the end of the S.A.F.S production this time. Next time we will start assembling the upper body of the S.A.F.S.
Finally, I would like to give you a preview of the next episode. See you again on this channel next time. Thank you for watching this time.